Good evening and welcome to Portland, Oregon, home of Voodoo Donuts, Widmer Beer, and tonight the final USL2 match of the season between PDX FC and your Oly Town Artesians. My name is John McGlamery, bringing you the action today and always, joined by Brandon Cartwright, our producer-engineer with Cartwright Media, the man who makes me look like I know what I'm doing. Well, Oly Town is looking to end the season here on a 2-game winning streak and to win the season series against PDX. The Oly Town Artesians opened up their road schedule this year by coming down to PDX, a completely different scenario than it is tonight. Tonight it's about 88 degrees and sunny. The first game, overcast, rainy, and cold. So tonight is going to be a completely different game. Oly Town lost that matchup, falling behind 2-0, scoring a goal late, and then almost getting the equalizer in stoppage time. But they ended up falling 2-1 against PDX. But the return trip up to Olympia was revenge for the Artesians as they got their first USL2 win of the club's history with a 2-1 win up in Olympia. Goals by Sebastian Navarro, an absolute banger by Sebastian Navarro actually, and a PK by Gil de la Luz was the difference in that matchup. And that was a 2-1 win also. So both home teams have won 2-1. This is the rubber match of the series for the teams. Portland coming into the game on a 7-game losing streak. It's been tough sledding for PDX over the last 6 weeks or so. So they'll look to turn the tide there. Well, tonight is the last matchup of the season for Oly Town. They've got no more games after this, and we're going to have a little fun with the broadcast tonight, starting with a little bit of trivia. We're going to have a trivia contest throughout the match. We're going to have maybe a guest or two pop on during the broadcast as well. So our first trivia tonight, trivia number 1, the winner will receive a $10 Well 80 gift card. Who leads the Oly Town Artesians in assists this season? Trivia 1, who leads the Oly Town Artesians in assists? There you go. Well, tonight is the final game of the inaugural season in USL2 for the Oly Town Artesians, as I mentioned. And, things didn't start so well for the Artesians, losing their first 4 matches of the season. But it was that loss against Lane United in the driving rain that was the catalyst for change for this team. Ever since that matchup, the Artesians have posted a 3-2-2 record in their last 7 matches and look to make it 4 wins tonight against PDX. It's been a wonderful season for this team. Thank you to everybody who's tuned in. Thank you to everybody who's shown up and supported the club. And standout performances have been occurring all season with this club, including Sawyer Price's save of the week winning effort against Lane United in week 5. He won the national honor of save of the week that week out of 74 clubs around the country. Isidro Prado Huerta's brace inside of 9 minutes against OVF, and Gil de la Luz's barrage of goals against the entire division. That is where the Artesians have left their mark, amongst other performances that are too many to name. But boy, it's been an excellent beginning of the USL journey for the Oly Town Artesians this season as we look to build on the future here. Well, last weekend, Oly Town traveled 80 miles south of here, Portland, to Albany to take on the OVF Alliance in a rematch of their thrilling 6-5 win up in Olympia. It wasn't the same high-scoring affair as their first matchup, but the result was the same, a 2-1 Oly Town win to take the series 2-0 against OVF Alliance. Goals by Tony Andoyan and Jose Marquez were the difference, and it was Jose Marquez who, with a goal line clearance and the headed goal, was voted the Van Dorm Realty Player of the Match last week, so congratulations to him. And boy, it was just a well-played game. Oly Town jumped out really early again, scoring within the first 15 minutes and never looking back. They gave up a goal, but then pulled it right back at the end of the first half and then survived a onslaught of OVF attacks in the second half to win 2-1. And we'll go ahead and step aside, and we will play the highlights of that matchup for you, and then we'll take a quick break and be right back with the standings and starting lineups for tonight's game. Pressured again, and again he kicks the ball out of play for a throw-in. So another giveaway by Obasi, and Oly Town now looking to make something happen. Now it's Fairhurst making a break towards the goal, plays it up, plays it across, goal, ball comes in, it's a score, it's Tony Andoyan! Tony Andoyan with the goal! And the Artesians once again jump out early on OVF. It's 1-0, and yet another assist for Jason Fairhurst. To Lopez, Lorenzo Lopez finds Luna Ramirez in the middle, gets his way into the box, gets around his defender, plays it in the middle. It's going to be blocked off the line by Marquez. Jose Marquez with another goal line clearance for the Artesians. Artesians win a corner kick here. Let's see if they can get one back right before the half. It's going to be Isidro standing over the top of it. Ball comes in now. It's a good one, headed down by Marquez, and it goes to the back of the net. Jose Marquez gets the Artesians back on top, 2-1. A beautiful ball played in by Isidro Prado Huerta, and Jose Marquez just stuck the top of his dome on that ball and drove it past the keeper, and the Artesians look like they're going to head into the half with a 2-1 lead.
Meet my husband.
Oh, we got Pegnog once, didn't we?
Yep.
What can I get started for you?
The Smashville chicken bites and the white with cider.
Cider, yeah. We just got root beer and fries. It's kind of a treat. I wanted to try that.
We could try out a new place. This place looks awesome.
We have really good Brussels sprouts here. They're taught. Let's do 2 Artesians.
Ooh, can I get a Leopold's?
And there it is, the flyover in the middle of winter, which makes me wish it was snowing here right now. But no, it is 88 degrees here in the shade in Olympia, or in Portland. No, not a tree to be found in the area, and boy, it is a warm one. And boy, first of all, again, I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. And before we continue, I'd like to go over the standings right now for USL2 Northwest Division. We are trying to pack a whole bunch of things into a short amount of time, and then here we go. Here are the playoffs. So OVF and PDX still have a game to play with each other, and everybody else only has one game left. Capital FC has a 1-point lead over Ballard right now. They hold the season series 2 wins to 0, and they sit in first place with 24 points. Ballard FC also has clinched playoff spot, 23 points for them, and they are actually going to be hosting this pod in the national tournament. And so Capital FC, even if they win the division, will be playing up in Ballard. Lane United, they've clinched third place. They haven't lost in about 2 months. They are 3-2-6 on the season. Oly Town in fourth place right now with a 3-6-2 record. OVF Alliance 2-6-2, and PDX FC, after starting the season 2-0-1, now find themselves sitting with a 2-7-1 record. Well, we had trivia number 1. Now it's time for trivia number 2. Trivia question number 2, where can you buy, where are the 3 places, I need all 3, where are the 3 places where you can buy Oly Town Artisans gear? Where are the 3 places you can buy Oly Town Artisans gear? Answer us in the comments, YouTube, Facebook. Hit us up on Twitter. Just get your answer in. Results will be announced later in the broadcast. So those are your standings. So now let's jump right into the starting lineups. But before we do that, there's going to be a bit of a change to the opening ceremonies here at PDX. Last week, one of PDX's own, Carter Payne, who was playing out on the East Coast in the USL, tragically passed away in an automobile accident. And PDX will be having a moment of silence for him, and we are going to honor that request as well and step away when they have that moment of silence. So that is, an unfortunate thing for the PDX family. And, the soccer community grieves together when things like this happen. So, our thoughts go out to his family and friends during this time. So when that happens, we will step away. But first, let's go over the starting lineups right now for PDX. Starting in goal tonight, number 99, Austin Rogers. Also starting tonight, number 1, Jose Olmos. Number 4, Jean-Michael Shibanda. Number 6, Brian O'Hara. Number 7, Jacob Babalai. Number 8, Eduardo Flores Garcia. Number 10, Giovanni Magana Rivera. Number 14, Yeonhyuk Kwak. Number 15, Nathan Buckaloo. Number 16, Isaac Homer. Number 22, Loic Bowers. And that is the starting lineup for PDX FC. And now the starting lineup for the Oly Town Artisans, it is going to be some tough going for the Artisans tonight. Only able to roster 13. This is the time of year when players are starting to go back to college to get prepped for the college season, and it's just difficult to get a full roster, and the Artisans are kind of trapped tonight with only 2 subs. So let's go over the lineup right now. Starting in goal, number 1, Sawyer Price. Right back, number 2, Manny Nicasio. Left back, number 4, Nigel El Sakari. Number 5, Jordan Zimmerman. Number 6, Landon Sexton. Number 8, Landon Boyle. Number 9, Tony Andoyan. Number 14, Seb Navarro. Number 16, filling in as captain for Al Zimmerman tonight, Jose Marquez. Number 20, Jason Fairhurst. And number 21, Colin LeBranch. That is your starting lineup as posted by head coach Jason Smith. And that is where the Artisans are going to start the game. We're going to step aside right now as the players walk out and observe a moment of silence. And then the national anthem will play, and then we will be right back after that to bring you all the action tonight as the Oly Town Artisans take on PDX FC in the final USL2 matchup of the inaugural season for the Artisans. Again, thanks for tuning in. We'll be right back after the festivities on the Oly Town Artisans Network. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. And once again, our hearts go out to the PDX family as they mourn one of their own, Carter Payne. And Oly Town sends their deepest condolences to his family, his friends, and to the PDX United family as well. A couple lineup changes that have just sprung up. Yeon-Hyuk Kwak, who prefers to go by Kwak, and I'm going to call him Kwak. He's now number 18, no longer number 14. And for Oly Town, a third substitution is here. Dante Perez-Martin will be suited up to play in the field, which is something he can do. He played 2 games in the field for Seattle University, and he'll be available off the bench for the Artesians. Well, the sun is beginning to slowly creep down over the city of Portland, and the team just finishing their team talk, getting ready to head out and take on PDX FC. Once again, my name is John McGlamery, bringing you the action alongside our producer, engineer extraordinaire, Brandon Cartwright, who is just fantastic. If you need any AV assistance, anything, be sure to get a hold of Cartwright Media, and he is a good resource to have. Well, Portland's going to stand over the ball in the center circle. It's going to be number 7, Jacob Babalai, standing over it. He scored one of the goals in the first matchup, and he scored the goal in the second matchup for PDX. He's a prolific goal scorer. He's had a bunch of tallies this season, and we are underway. Long ball by number 15, Nathan Buckaloo. Nobody willing to run, and it's going to go right into the arms of Sawyer Price. And Oly Town is going to take over right away. Al Zimmerman not here today, so the captain's armband falls on the sleeve of Jose Marquez, a player who has, I believe, not missed a minute of the entire season so far. As Sawyer Price jukes Jean-Michel Shibanda, gets the ball played up. It's now played up high to Landon Sexton. Heads it down to Andoyan, but give away on the attacking end. And PDX, in the form of Austin Rogers, comes away with it. Outlet, headed out by LeBranch, played up into the middle. Played on, and now played back by Homer into the feet of Rogers, and a reset coming up now for PDX. A little disappointed tonight as the Barria truck is not here. Is looking forward to a Barria Dia. They are not here today. As the ball goes out of play, Isaac Homer has it go off his heel and out of play, and now Jordan Zimmerman's going to step up for a throw. Throw into Endoyan, headed on, nobody there. Picked up by Buckaloo and then played across, and it's a giveaway here as El Sakari tried to get there. Keeper forced off his line to clear it, and now a dangerous position for PDX, but they're able to maintain control. Just a bad pass on the back line almost led to a goal, as El Sakari, if he had just been a step closer, could have gotten past the keeper. Now another giveaway, Boyle to Nicasio. Navarro, 1-2, broken up. A good idea by Andoyan, but broken up. Now Babalai taken off, continuing to go down the near sideline. Beats 3 players, pulls it into the middle, and now finally goes in. No foul called there. Come on, get up now. That was a good tackle there by the defense, stopping the run of Jacob Babalai. And the Artesians set up once again to begin play out of the back. So a different lineup here. Attacking midfielders look like Neil Boyle and Sebastian Navarro, with Manny Nicasio playing more of a holding midfield tonight instead of his normal right back. Jordan Zimmerman looks to be our right back tonight, with LeBranch and Marquez in the middle, and El Sakari make that Landon Sexton out on the left wing back position. Now a long crossfield pass headed up and out by LeBranch, chested down by Fairhurst, and finally cleared by Jordan Zimmerman to Buckaloo. Gets ahead on it, but Manny's going to win it at midfield. He plays out wide to Marquez. Jean-Michel Shibanda not giving an inch from the center forward position for PDX as he looks to pressure the defense here. And Doyen tried to find a streaking Fairhurst, played it just behind his feet, goes out for a throw-in. PDX with the throw. Buckaloo, or excuse me, Isaac Homer with a long throw to Shabanda, bodied off the ball by Marquez and into the feet of Nigel El Sakari, who's also playing in a central midfield role for Oly Town, as Neil Boyle switches out to the left wing position. I think the Artesians are going to be moving around tonight as the play dictates. Boyle with a long lead pass finds Andoyan streaking down the sideline. He's got Jose Olmos on him. Olmos is going to win the ball. Andoyan pressures him, though, and forces the turnover, plays it out of bounds. Deep throw-in now for the Artesians in front of the Black Hearts Union, the PDX FC supporters group. Ball played up to Shibanda. Manny's on him. Played out nicely by Marquez into the feet now of Fairhurst, who can't control it. Now it's going to be played out wide to Isaac Homer. Some shadows, some long shadows starting to creep onto the field now. Sun should be down in about an hour, so the players are going to get a little bit of respite here. Buckaloo with the ball for PDX. Babalai once again taking on the entire Artesian squad. Finally plays it out wide. Now the attacking player comes into the middle. Plays it out wide looking for Bowers. Bowers plays it into the middle. It's deflected off the leg of, I think that was Sexton. And that's going to go out for a corner kick, the first of the game. And this one goes to PDX. And it's going to be Loic Bowers who's going to be standing over this one when he gets it underway here. Oly Town setting up. Bit of a zonal marking system here for them. Ball played up very high. Price rising up to grab it. Not any trouble for him. And now a long throw out. He finds the back heel of El Sakari. It actually is going to benefit Oly Town as Boyle picks it up. Now a long corner as Fairhurst was streaking wide open on the near side. Couldn't find him. El Sakari cuts it into the middle now. Plays it up. Looking for Andoyan, just a touch too far. And Andoyan couldn't get to it. And it goes into the hands of Rogers. All the action on the far side. That's where the shade is. That's where I'd be playing right now if I was on the pitch. But that's where the players have picked out they want to play. Headed back into the middle, but not before it goes out of play. It's going to be a throw-in for the Artesians. Ball played out by Homer. Throw-in, goes back to Buckaloo. Held in the middle, played up. Bowers. To Eddie Garcia. Now finds the run of Homer, but it's going to be cleared out nicely by Jordan Zimmerman. I think PDX threw a curveball at me here with changing some of their starters on their lineup sheet. In the game is Gian Gargarevich, number 3. I believe he took the place of number 10, Giovanni Magana Rivera, who I haven't seen out on the pitch. As the ball goes into the auxiliary netting over there, no goals count for that. It's going to be a throw-in for the Artesians. Landon Sexton on the throw. Into the feet of Boyle, Neil Boyle. Landon Sexton, North Thurston High School player. Getting some invaluable or valuable experience. Playing with college level players can only help him in the long run. Ball played back, that's Jose Olmos who won it. Now Buckaloo out wide to Gargarevich. Babalai cuts it into the middle. Plays it across the field. Chested down nicely by the defender Brian O'Hara, who makes an overlapping run as the ball comes back to him right inside the box. Cuts it into the middle, but O'Hara deemed to be offside. And that is going to be a free kick taken quickly by Oly Town. And they've got a chance to run. Neil Boyle makes a good move to get around Giovanni Lugo Ramirez. Plays it out wide. Into the middle was El Sakari's pass cleared out. And then won now by PDX as Babalai has it. And he's going to reset the offense now. It's Lugo Ramirez once again with it. Now to Buckaloo. Buckaloo to Isaac Homer. Buckaloo to Olmos. O'Hara tries to find Bowers on the run. It's going to be spilled by Sawyer Price. Oh my goodness, almost a giveaway there. And Price forced to clear it all the way out down the field as he couldn't maintain possession. I think he was extremely close to the 18-yard box and might had to have let that one go. And he played it all the way up into the supporter section for a throw-in for PDX. 10 minutes gone here in the first half, 0-0 the score. Both teams playing the feel each other out portion of the game right now. No shots have been registered. Homer with it. Back to Lugo Garcia. Out wide. O'Hara back to Olmos. Ramirez. And now Buckaloo with it near midfield. Good turn there by Bob Elias. He makes another darting run out wide to Homer. Plays it in the middle. It's chipped up. It's going to be hit on the backside by the player from PDX as Sawyer Price was kind of all turned around there. That was a dangerous ball near the upper far corner. As Babalai once again knifing his way through the defense and causing all kinds of trouble in the midfield for PDX. Long ball played out for Homer. Can he get there? He does, but he's going to lose it out of play. Couldn't control it. It's going to go out for a throw. Oly Town with the throw now in the attacking area of PDX. It's a back and forth game right now. So they wait to get the ball over to the sideline. Jordan Zimmerman. Long throw, finds Andoyan. He brings it down. He's triple teamed, wins the ball though, and it's going to be a foul now against Andoyan. Andoyan judged to have gotten a bit of the foot of Gargarevich, and the way he's running right now looks like he's probably correct in the foul call. Marquez to Nicasio. Forced back to LeBranch. Plays it out wide now. Ramirez. Boyle. Circles back. Oly Town playing backwards right now. Babalai forces the issue into the middle. Nicasio splits the defense but loses out to Eduardo Garcia. And then Garcia wins the free kick. See, they're going to call a drop ball. That's a strange one there. Must have hit the referee, I guess. So There's Olmos who passes it out wide. Ramirez with a long ball looking for Homer, but headed twice by Zimmerman. That's going to go out of play. It's going to be a throw-in coming up for PDX. Jordan Zimmerman had to play that one twice off of the head to keep it away from Isaac Homer. Throw-in wasted there by PDX as Boyle flicks it up out wide. El Sakari chasing. It's going to be one now by Sexton, who thought he played it off the leg of Bowers, but the official who was right there said, no, you need to give that back to PDX. Went off of Sexton. Now another long pass into the middle. Buckaloo, center back, pushing forward. Into the middle for Gargarevich. Gargarevich taking off the ball nicely by Neil Boyle, working hard, forcing that ball back. O'Hara. Manny Nicasio forces the ball out. It's going to be a throw-in coming up for PDX, but a good job by Manny bodying up the much bigger Babalai. Isaac Homer back to Buckaloo, Nathan Buckaloo. Pressured by Andoyan, plays out wide now to Ramirez, who's now playing on the near side. He's been traveling all over the field. Buckaloo gets the throw in from Homer. Almost. Looking for Homer, once again headed up and out by Jordan Zimmerman. Quick throw, Gargarevich to Babalai. Ball won by Neil Boyle, once again with a good defensive stop there. Wins it off the legs of Babalai. Throw-in now coming up for Oly Town. Into Andoyan. Played up. Babalai forced down. Tackled down into the back heel. Andoyan looks like he got into the back of his leg. Babalai not happy right now. It's going to be a free kick coming up now for PDX. Action right in front of us here on the sidelines. Isaac Homer standing over the free kick now. Played short to Ramirez, now back to Buckaloo. Babalai back to Buckaloo. Gargarevich into the middle. Defensive stop again, this time by Seb Navarro. Held in by PDX, but they play it all the way back, almost forced to chase now with El Sakari. And El Sakari makes the steal. Ball won. The battle there won by PDX. They get the ball back on their own feet. That could have been dangerous as El Sakari came away with that one. Now a big run here by Bowers. Make that O'Hara, gets it to Bowers. Bowers cuts it in the middle. Colin LeBranch there to block the cross as it goes out at play for another corner kick. Colin LeBranch, I think Sawyer had that covered, but LeBranch didn't know it, and he played it out. So corner kick coming in for PDX one more time here. As we approach 18 minutes played here in the first half. 0-0 the score. So it's Bowers standing over the ball now. Hand goes up. Ball comes in. It's another ball to the back post. And Price, no problem gathering that one in. And he once again looks for a quick start out. It's Fairhurst. Cuts it into the middle. Back to Jordan Zimmerman. And now they're going to slow it down a little bit. It's Manny. To Neal. Neal Boyle with it. Back to Manny. Manny goes to the far side with O'Hara on him. Cuts it back. Plays it to Neal. Now Seb with it with 2 men on him. Taking off the ball. Backheeled nicely. Held by Nicasio. Now out wide. Finds El Sakari. He cuts it into the middle. Cleared out by Buckaloo. And now the official blows it dead for a free kick here for Oly Town. Tried to play advantage, nothing doing. And it's going to be a free kick for the Artesians. Their first real opportunity to really test the goalkeeper here down on the far end. Sun in his eyes. This has got to be tough for the keeper. Never want to be playing with the sun right there, I'll tell you. So Sebastian standing over the ball right now. He's going to put the hand up. He's going to kick the ball in. It's a low liner cleared out by, I believe that was Almost. Won by El Sakari now. El Sakari looking for Andoyan, but he loses it. Ramirez out wide and then back into the middle for Almost. LeBranch with a good shoulder-to-shoulder charge. And I thought he won the throw. No, but Babalai stands tall, wins the throw, but nothing easy for Jacob Babalai tonight as the Artesians just really marking him solidly. Isaac Homer now standing over the throw. Looks for somebody, plays it long into the middle for Ramirez. Out wide now to Gargarevich. Most of the action has been in the Oly Town defensive zone in the first half. Good tackle there by Colin LeBranch. And now Fairhurst makes a run, and he gets away, comes away cleanly with the ball, cuts it into the middle. 2 men on him. It's going to be played off the legs of one and held by the keeper. Boy, Jason Fairhurst just almost about 1 foot away from being able to have a clean break. Ball just played behind him just a little bit. Almost now out wide, finds O'Hara. Sexton steps up to win it for the Artesians now, and Doyen plays it back to El Sakari, now up forward. It's Seb Navarro with the cross, looking for Sexton, who made a run, but it's going to go out of play for a goal kick. No harm, no foul. Ball taken off the feet of Gargarevich by Neal Boyle, but it's going to go back to Ramirez. Oly Town not letting anybody get away with an easy pass tonight, that is for sure, as they've been pressuring the ball strongly in the midfield. Again, only with 3 subs tonight. Now the ball, Jordan heads it back to Price. Almost a tricky hop for Sawyer, but it's going to bounce right into his hands. So yeah, 3 subs tonight. Max Hauser, Ben Wilkinson, and Dante Perez-Martin. Those are your subs tonight for Oly Town. Oh, and a giveaway by Andoyan, taken by Giovanni Lugo Ramirez. Long ball, looking for a run of Bowers. Bowers didn't make the move, and it's going to go right to Sawyer Price. So Oly Town still looking to get their first shot on goal tonight. Actually, both teams still looking for their first shot on goal. First shot on at all, really. Fairhurst wins it back. Navarro plays it to Manny. Manny in the middle now. Manny with space. Out wide to Sexton with even more space. Looks for somebody, but finds Manny right back in the middle. Shadows really creeping. Good step through by Shibanda, and now it could be a break. Shibanda with the shot. It's going to be covered by Price. It was going wide, but Sawyer Price smothers it anyway. I think it took a touch off the defender. That's why he grabbed it, saved the corner kick. And I'll call that our first shot of the game by either team, and easily taken by Price. Ooh, need by Buckaloo. Rather unorthodox way to trap the ball, but he made it work. Into the middle. Almost. Buckaloo to Homer. Isaac Homer gets it. Now it's Seb Navarro who wins it back for Oly Town. Into the middle. Fairhurst makes a run. It's a good ball by Boyle, who's going to be judged to be just offside. He made a good run, but he just went too soon. Fairhurst got the ball. It was a beautiful through ball by Neil Boyle to set that up. Just a hair too late, though. But stuff is happening. Oly Town with a little bit of room through the creases there to make that happen. Shibanda. Flores Garcia. Ball played up and out. It's going to be a goal kick. Just taken off the ball. PDX with the giveaway there deep in the zone. Back heel by Boyles. Big giveaway. Shibanda wants to get it. Can't get there, though, as Colin Branch comes away with the ball. Cleared by Jordan Zimmerman, but held in. This time by Olmos. Now played up for Shibanda. Looked for Babalai, but played all the way back to PDX. PDX just maintaining a boatload of possession right now here in the first half. We're in the 26th minute here from Portland, the Eastside Timbers and Thorns complex here. Manny steps up, tries to win it, doesn't, but causes the defense to move. Now a giveaway as Gergerevich loses it. Fairhurst through the legs of Buckaloo, but won by Isaac Homer as he wins it. Fairhurst putting in a couple good runs here lately. As we are getting bombarded by, I believe, backfires from cars that sounds like gunshots. It's always nice. Portland. Anyway, back to the action. It's going to be O'Hara with the ball now. Into the middle, finds Olmos as the Shadows are now about halfway across the field. The players have got to be excited about that. Ramirez finds Flores Garcia. Isaac forced to play it all the way back to the keeper, Austin Rogers. Played out wide. It's Isaac Homer with it now, right in front of me. Played back to Buckaloo. Nobody's really moving much for PDX right now, and they're forced to kind of keep playing it backwards. Long ball played up for Shibanda, just out of reach. That was played up by Eduardo Flores Garcia. Sawyer Price, who typically plays off his line, able to get there and avoid any trouble from John Shibanda. Ball taken off the feet of Boyle into the feet of Babalai now. Babalai. And the foul's going to be called there against Colin LeBranch. going to be a free kick now for PDX as the Artesians player is not happy about the call, thinking there should have been one earlier, but it wasn't made, so you've got to let it go. Last game, Oly Town with 5 yellow cards, 3 of which were for dissent, so we can't keep doing that. So a free kick in an advantageous spot here for PDX. It's Babalai and Bowers who are standing over top of it. I think it's going to be Jacob Babalai who's going to take it here. Price sets his wall, 4-man wall set up. Marquez, Sexton, Fairhurst, and LeBranch in the wall. Referee giving instructions. Referee really setting the tone here tonight. Not taking anything from the players, warning everybody, which is good. It's Babalai. The shot goes into the wall, taken one by Nicasio, played to Andoyan, who gets triple teamed on the far side, and the foul's going to be called. And things are getting a little heated here in Portland. If it wasn't already hot enough, I think the players are getting a little chippy right now. Ball played into the middle, one back. Navarro played back to El Sakari, who's now playing on the near side. El Sakari taking off the ball. It's going to go out. It's going to be a throw-in. No, it's good. Oh, my goodness. I am assuming they just called a foul on El Sakari. It looked like a good one-on-one battle there, but the referee calls the foul. I thought El Sakari did a good job of winning a corner kick, but the referee saw otherwise. Ball played across field, headed down by Sexton, but into the feet of Garcia, but won back by Oly Town, and they look to reset here with Marquez on the ball. Shibanda not giving him an inch, though. It's Neil Boyle standing over top of it. Pressure coming. LeBranch now finds Marquez, and Marquez now finally a little bit of breathing room over there on the far sideline. Plays it back to Neil. Gets around Babalai. Plays it to Seb, but it's a giveaway. It's Ramirez who comes away with it back to Jacob Babalai. Cuts to the middle. Gets around 2, gets around 3, and it's going to be a foul called right in front of the box. As Babalai draws the foul, he's dribbling through 3 people. The foul is going to be called right on the edge of the box. So another golden opportunity here for PDX FC. And Oly Town needs to get their emotions in line here as they're letting their emotions get the best of them. Referee marches off the 10 yards for the wall. Boy, this is a dangerous spot. Dangerous spot for a free kick. Bowers and Babalai talking about what they're going to do. Are they going to go high, low, curler? What are they going to do? Babalai's going to step over it. I believe he's going to take the kick. Referee blows the whistle. It's actually Bowers who's going to take it and put it in the back of the net. Went wide, and Loic Bowers puts PDX on top. 1-0, a free kick that leads to a goal right at the top of the box. And Oly Town trails PDX FC 1-0. So Loic Bowers taking advantage of the free kick right at the edge of the penalty area, puts it in the back of the net. PDX now finds themselves up on top 1-0 as they try to snap a 7-game losing streak. And boy, they're off to a good start to do that.
Any idea what for? No.
So there was a yellow card that came out. People don't know who got it yet. We'll find out for you here, give it to you at halftime. I didn't see the referee produce a card, but apparently one was granted. Grgurevich now passes out wide, finds O'Hara. Oly Town needing to reset here, both mentally and in the game. They need to play their game. And now a foul is going to be called against Nicasio as he tried to win the ball. Referee says no more of that. Player still down. As Manny came in looking for the ball and actually got some of the leg. That's John McGlamery, who's down for PDX. Restart by Buckaloo, played out wide now. Giovanni Lugo Ramirez now on the far side, plays a long ball, looking for Bowers, looking for Shibanda, sorry. Looking for either one of them, but couldn't get it. Headed out of play by LeBranch. It's going to be a throw-in in the shaded section of the field. 35th minute of play here from Eastside Thorns and Timbers Complex. Ball left out for Olmos into the middle. Bowers plays back to Ramirez. Buckaloo looks for Grgurevich, but just out of his reach, is going to go out of play. It's going to be a throw-in coming up now for Oly Town. Jordan Zimmerman now looks to throw to find somebody. Long throw looking for Andoyan. Headed up and out by Homer, but held in as Manny runs for it. Manny, can he get there? He does. He's going to win it. It's going to stay in play, and Manny's going to run into the corner and grab it. Out to the middle, to the touchline, into the middle now. Looking for Andoyan, falls to El Sakari. El Sakari with the ball in the box. Shepherded out by Garcia. And it's going to be kicked out of play. A throw-in coming up for the Artesians. As now Oly Town looking to answer back here to the goal scored by PDX. Into the middle, finds Navarro. Navarro back to LeBranch. LeBranch into the middle for Jose Marquez. Marquez pulls the offense back to him, plays it to LeBranch. Just making some movements, trying to find some spaces here. Zimmerman's plays it to LeBranch, who then finds Sawyer Price. Heavy pressure by Babalai. Price able to clear it out. Header won by Fairhurst. Fairhurst with the overlap into the middle, plays it wide, but it's going to be broken up by Olmos and cleared out by PDX. But given away right back to Oly Town as Fairhurst plays in the middle, finds Boyle, Neil Boyle. Boyle chips it up. Fairhurst couldn't get ahead on it. It was a good play by Boyle. The run of Fairhurst looked to be close to being there, but just out of reach of Jason Fairhurst. And now PDX plays the long ball to Babalai. Price comes out to meet it. And it's going to be won back by Oly Town. Oly Town now standing over it. Once again, our trivia questions tonight. Trivia question number 1. Who leads the Oly Town Artesians in assists in the USL2 league this year? And question number 2, where are 3 places where you can buy Oly Town Artesians merchandise? Winners will be notified and given a $10 Well 80 gift card, which is a really good prize because they have really good food and really good beer. In fact, I had lunch there today. Ball played back to Price now. Navarro, long ball, looking for Nigel. It's going to be played up, just flicked off the leg of Homer and goes out of play. Now Andoyan makes the turn. Triple team comes. He is taken off the ball by Buckaloo, won by Manny, into the feet of El Sakari, who played it's broken up there nicely by Garcia. And the throw-in coming now for Oly Town. Jordan Zimmerman playing way up off his right back position. Plays it in. It's Ndoyan. Finds Boyle. Boyle with Shibanda on him. Shibanda with the takeaway. Played up to Babalai. Left off for Shibanda. Make that Ramirez. And then stolen right back by Boyle. So Boyle with it now. Tries to get past Ramirez. Plays it up, and it's going to go out for a throw. Oly Town maintaining possession. Quick throw to Fairhurst. Taken off the ball by Ramirez, and now Shibanda with it. Shibanda, long ball looking for Babalai. Babalai can run, and he gets there. LeBranch corrals him in. What can he do? Babalai takes on LeBranch, cuts it to the inside, plays it across. It's going to go just in front of the face of goal and go out for a throw. Sawyer Price saw it, dove, didn't need to touch it. Nobody was on the back post, and the Artesians dodged one there. As Babalai got around, LeBranch was able to get something away, but it was nothing that troubled the keeper. And they come away with possession. 35th minute of play here from Portland, Oregon. 1-0 the score. A free kick goal by Loic Bowers. The difference in the game here tonight. Now it's Babalai once again, taking off the ball this time by Boyle cleanly. Boyle steps through, and he's tackled off the ball, fouled by Eduardo Flores Garcia. And a quick restart now with Landon Sexton on the ball. Navarro. Zimmerman gets the ball from LeBranch, looks for a run, finds El Sakari. El Sakari into the middle, finds Ndoyan then. Ndoyan out wide, loses it to Grgurevich. Now it's going to be played all the way back to the keeper, Rogers, who resets the offense. And it's held in now by Olmos. Olmos with the ball. Central defender with the ball, plays it across to his partner, Nathan Buckaloo. Out wide to Homer. Homer plays up, finds Babalai. Played through. Shibanda on the run with Marquez on him, played into the middle. It's going to be Grgurevich, who tried to get a shot on. He was interrupted by the run of Jose Marquez, and I think that stopped it. Couldn't get a shot away, and now the shot's going to go up and over the net into the road. Look out over there, people. There's a road there, and we have lost a ball. But luckily, no cars were harmed in the filming of that one as the ball went out of play over the net. I think they need a higher net here. Regardless, Oly Town comes away with it. Now a long ball by Navarro, headed out, but held by Manny as he makes the turn into the middle. Finds Ndoyan. Ndoyan circles around. Taken off the ball by Garcia. Ramirez. Almost. Grgurevich. Austin Rogers now with a long lead-out pass. Header won by Sexton right onto the feet of Fairhurst, but he's going to give it away. And now here comes the break for PDX. Played into the middle looking for Babalai, intercepted by LeBranch, and now Manny with some room to run. Gets it to Boyle. Boyle with space. Circles around, plays back to Sexton. Now Manny turns and finds space of his own. Manny still pressing forward. Plays it into the middle for Ndoyan. Ndoyan back to the goal. Played out wide. It's Fairhurst now. Fairhurst. Boyle. Crossfield pass to El Sakari. Headed back to Seb and then back to El Sakari. He cuts into the middle. Plays it in to the box. It's going to be held by Austin Rogers. That is going to go down as a shot on goal in my book. So the Artesians with a shot on goal. in the 44th minute of play, but not bothering the keeper, Rogers, at all. Now Homer gets around El Sakari. Tried to find Bowers, but only found the legs of Sexton, and it's a giveaway again by PDX. Manny with the turn. Into the middle, it's Boyle. Diagonal pass for Andoyan. Can Andoyan get there? He does! Oh, he got away from Rogers, but the flag goes up, and it's going to be another offside called against Oly Town. And once again, about 1 foot away from absolute disaster for PDX, as Andoyan got the touch on the ball before Rogers could get there, and he would have had a wide open goal. But again, it's not to be, as the offside was called. And now Seb pressuring, and he gets the turnover. Navarro takes the shot, goes wide across the face of goal. But Oly Town starting to step up the pressure now as the first half is coming to an end. As they trail 1-0. 1 minute of stoppage time is noted by the fourth official. So 1 minute of stoppage time here as we approach the end of the first half. Navarro with a good steal just a minute ago. Gargarevich tried to draw a foul against Marquez, and that was never going to happen. Ball played, almost. Oh, I thought that was a giveaway by Marquez, but Boyle comes away with it. Played out wide, looking for Zimmerman, and that's going to go out of play. As that goes out of play, we have hit the 45th minute, so 1 minute of stoppage time coming up now for the Artesians and PDX FC. So Isaac Homer with the ball, plays in, Babalai. Played back to Homer, into the middle. Pressure by Oly Town now, almost. Good turn by Garcia, plays it out wide, finds Bowers on the run. Bowers can't keep it in play though, as PDX looked to make something happen there, but just unable to control the ball on the far side. And Oly Town now trying to salt away halftime, but they give it right away. Gargarevich with the shot that just goes wide. He had an opening, took it, but couldn't get it on target. And that's going to go out for a goal kick, and that's probably going to do it here for the end of for the first half of action. Price pushing everybody forward. Price, the long ball, and that is going to do it for the first half. As we've played 45 here from the Eastside Timbers and Thorns Soccer Complex, and the score is PDX FC 1, Oly Town Artesians 0. We're going to take a break here for halftime, and we'll be right back to bring you the second half of action here on the Oly Town Sports Network.
Meet my husband.
Oh, we got eggnog once, didn't we?
Yep.
What can I get started for you?
The smash filled chicken bites and the white with cider.
Cider, yeah. We just got root beer and fries. It's kind of a treat. Wanted to try that.
They were try out a new place. This place looks awesome.
We have really good Brussels sprouts here. They're taught thoroughly. Let's do 2 artesians.
Ooh, can I get a Leopold's?
Welcome back to the Eastside Timbers and Thorns Soccer Complex here in southeast Portland, where the Artesians find themselves down 1-0 here at halftime. A free kick goal by Loic Bowers just outside the penalty area is the scoring that we've had tonight. And that's it for the scoring. Quick recap there of the first half. We've got a change in goal for PDX. Dylan DiBaldo coming in, replacing Austin Rogers. And no changes so far for the Artesians, and I don't see any changes either. Actually, no. Giovanni Lugo Ramirez comes out for PDX, and I will find out who came in for him. Kwok coming in, number 18. Also into the game, number 24, Ryan Wallace. Looks like Nathan Buckaloo was the other player that came out for PDX FC. Hey, we got some fans over there in attendance from the land of the Artesian Water, Olympia, Washington, with team owner Ryan Perkins leading the cheer right next to my ear here. Wow. And Portland shows what they're all about with their cheering. Hopefully you didn't hear that. Hopefully little kids didn't hear that, because it wasn't for kids' ears. Okay, we are back to the action here as now the Artesians playing into the sun, but it looks like it's going to be about 10 more minutes of really glaring sunshine, and then it's going to be behind the trees and no longer a factor. Ball cleared out almost into the middle. Finds Babalai. Babalai flicks it up, looks for Bowers. Bowers gets it on his foot, plays it out to the touchline, plays it into the middle. It's going to be held by Price. Nobody on the back post anyway, but Price covers it and lays it out for Sexton. Now a giveaway by Sexton. Played in, broken up. Price comes out to grab it, and he gets it. It was Shibanda who came up with the ball. A bad giveaway by Sexton, and Marquez able to break it up. And damage averted by the Artesians defense. Boyle now, long pass into the middle. Gets it to Nicasio. Back to Manny. Manny taken off the ball by Gargarevich, but he maintains control. He's still on the ball. Plays into the middle, finds Boyle. Neal, crossfield pass, good ball for Fairhurst. Fairhurst bodied, but still maintains possession. Fairhurst gets it to Seb. Kwok on him. Seb tries to find Fairhurst, but he gives it away, and it's taken away by Wallace and played up to Shibanda. Shibanda taken off the ball by Manny and given right back to Oly Town. This Oly Town team coming out with a little bit of fire here, and it's going to be a foul called there as Shibanda went into the back of Sexton and calls the foul. Quick start here. Now Boyle has it. Neil Boyle into the middle. Gets it to Andoyan. Andoyan out wide. Still has it. Circles back. Tried to find Nigel, but he's taken off the ball quickly, but Andoyan able to win it back right away. Good job by Tony. And now another ball that's going to be broken up. A foul's going to be called as Isaac Homer got into the back of Seb Navarro. And now it's PDX's turn to be angry at the officiating. So neither team happy. That means the officials are doing what they're supposed to be doing. And this time PDX gives away another foul. 2 fouls in quick succession. And Oly Town standing over it right now. PDX looks a little disjointed on their back line too. Boyle is going to try to take advantage of that. He stands over it. Some movement down by the goal. Plays it out wide to LeBranch. LeBranch measures. Plays it up. Zimmerman flick on for Nigel. Nigel couldn't get there. It's played out into the feet of Shibanda. And now Babalai comes away with it for PDX. Manny chasing. Laid off for Babalai. Almost now with it. And now a giveaway comes to the Artesians' way. Manny strips away with it. Plays it out wide. It's Neal. Neal still has it. Neal still has it. Taken down nicely by a good defensive tackle by number 16, Isaac Homer. He needed that to be right, and he got it right. Won the tackle, but gives away the corner, so we'll see if Oly Town can make something happen. Last week, it was Jose Marquez who came forward and picked up a headed goal against OVF. And now he makes a run. Ball comes in. It's chipped up. Held in. It goes off the feet of LeBranch, won by Navarro. It's going to be played off the body of Olmos, and that's going to go out for another Oly Town corner kick. As the sun is right in our line of sight here. This time Navarro's going to stand over the corner. Players making their runs. Ball comes in. It's going to be played to the back post. It's going to be won but held by Oly Town. 3 players let it drop. Jordan Zimmerman couldn't get there, and now it's a giveaway, and Shibanda comes away with it. Shibanda, though, eventually gives up the goat, and Manny comes away with the ball for Oly Town. And now Bowers came into the back of Boyle, but no foul called. But Oly Town comes away with the ball. Sexton now has it. Boyle. Boyle taken down this time by Wallace. And now a card. Cards are out. Card comes to Wallace. That's going to be for Ryan Wallace. And now a card coming for Neil Boyle. So Neil Boyle gets a dissent yellow card. And Wallace picks up a foul for the reckless tackle into the legs of Boyle. Referee not happy with the banter back and forth. Jason Smith now talking with the referee, trying to get clarification as to what happened. And now Boyle plays it back to Marquez. Gets it right back, draws the defense. Now Boyle plays a long ball in the middle, finds Fairhurst, makes a turn. Fairhurst keeps on it. Ball played past the legs of Manny Nicasio, and it's going to be held by Marquez as he takes a slip. Price forced to play it. It's going to go right into the broadcast booth with a lot of back English. And a nice assist by yours truly gets the ball to Ryan Wallace as he makes the throw. Babalai bodies the ball. It's going to be one, but it's going to go off the legs of Boyle. No, it's going to be off the legs of Babalai, and it's going to be a throw for Oly Town. Seb Navarro now on the ball. Played into the middle. It's Nigel. Nigel flicks on, but it's broken up by Garcia. Played out to Homer. Now into the middle. It's Kwok. Long ball. Looks for the run of Bowers and finds him. Bowers keeps it in play. Cuts back to the middle, gets past Sexton, played into the box and held by Sawyer Price. So just got some clarification from the fourth official. It was Landon Sexton who got a yellow card in the first half. And Neil Boyle picked up the card in the second half here. So both players sitting on yellow. And with only 3 subs, that's a risky proposition. Now ball played to Manny. taken off the feet. Once again, a good play by Garcia as he picked Manny's pocket. And PDX comes away with the ball. Kwok now out wide finds Wallace. Wallace into the middle. Gets around Fairhurst. Now out wide, it's Bowers on the run. Bowers on the run with Sexton chasing. Sexton closes him down. Long ball into the middle, broken up by Marquez. Played up, it's Boyle. Heads it out wide to Navarro, and Navarro with room to find somebody out. He picks out Zimmerman on the run. Zimmerman tried to get past one. Loses possession, but it's going to be knocked out of play. Oly Town's going to maintain the ball here. 54th minute of play here from Portland. The last game of this USL2 season, the inaugural USL2 season for Oly Town FC. As Tony's taking off the ball on the far side. Throw in now coming up for Oly Town, or for PDX. Flicked on by Garcia. LeBranch. Bodies up Shibanda. And Shibanda goes down. Referee says, come on, let's play.
Let's go, Oly! Oly!
Free kick for Homer. And now the official now calling for Shibanda to come off the field. I don't know exactly what's happening here, but he's been told to come off the field. He must have some blood somewhere.
Let's go, Blue! Let's go, Artesians!
So holding play is the official as Shibanda comes out. Yeah, there's some blood on him, so that's why he had to come out. So PDX right now playing with 10 as he gets tended to. It's Gargarevich, plays back to Garcia. Out wide, it's Wallace, Ryan Wallace. Fairhurst blocks the entry pass. Wallace now takes it to the outside. Cuts inside to Gargarevich, and he takes a looping pass into the middle, looking for the run of Homer, but it's going to be taken by Price, but he promptly gives it right away. And now PDX looking for some movement here, but a giveaway by them as Navarro comes away. Navarro, long crossfield pass, finds Fairhurst. This time he's onside. He's on Wallace. He cuts into the middle, takes the shot. It's going to be saved by DeBaldo. And it's a good thing he did because Andoyan was right there on the doorstep in case he spilled it. So good pressure there by Oly Town. Oh, a good stretch by John Gargarevich to save that one. He almost did the splits there, saves it, gets it to Babalai, who once again makes a big run into the middle, beats everybody, takes the shot, saved by Price. The rebound shot by O'Hara goes just over the top of the net, and Sawyer Price single-handedly keeps the Artesians within one goal. Quick ball, Sexton loses out to Shibanda. Shibanda taking off the ball as his Band-Aid comes right off because the sweat isn't going to let that stay on. And the Artesians come away with the ball. Out wide, Jordan Zimmerman with it. Plays it into the middle for Andoyan. He's got room to move. Garcia comes up on his back wheel. Held by El Sakari, and he loses it out of play. Out for a throw and no pressure on Nigel, and he just gave it away. So self-inflicted mistakes right now for the Artesians, keeping them from getting back in this game. 1-0 the score, 58th minute of play here from Portland. Shibanda, double team came, lost it to LeBranch, flicked up to Fairhurst into the middle. It's Boyle. Boyle now to Fairhurst. Fairhurst into the middle, plays it back to Boyle. Boyle cuts in, bodied off the ball. And Doyen went for the shot and it went just wide. And that's going to be played out by PDX all the way down to Price. And Colin LeBranch comes away, gets it to Navarro, and Oly Town once again on the run. Long ball looking for El Sakari. It's going to go over his head as the sun mercifully has finally gone behind the tree line. We are covered in shade here from Portland. So throw-in now coming up for the Artesians, or for PDX. Won by Oly Town, tackled from behind by Garcia was Boyle as he went down. And Boyle now standing over this free kick. A good location for the kick for the Artesians as they look to get back in this game. Still looking for some answers from our trivia. We don't have any correct answers yet. I don't believe so. Trivia number 1, who's the leading assist person for the Artesians this USL2 season? As the Artesians stand over the ball here, referee blows his whistle. Boyle made an adjustment, stands over it, puts the hand up, puts the ball in. Header won by Zimmerman, but he couldn't keep it in play, and it's going to go just wide and out for a goal kick. So that's trivia question number 1. Trivia question number 2, where are 3 places you can get Oly Town merchandise? And trivia question number 3, who scored the game-tying goal in the 89th minute for the Oly Town women in the championship game where they ended up defeating CFC Athletica for the NWPL championship? Who scored the tying goal in regulation for the Oly Town women in the 89th minute? Correct answers, please, people. And, boy, what a treat we have here for you as jack of all trades for the Oly Town Artesians, Ryan Perkins, joining me on the broadcast.
Hey. What's up?
Oh, just watching some soccer here tonight, Ryan.
Some sports here in Portland.
Watching some sports ball here in Portland.
Sports ball.
And the Artesians knocking on the door but unable to get anything past the keeper so far.
Yeah, it looks like they're knocking a little bit, getting a little bit more aggressive in the second half. Man, I'm not going to lie. I think Sawyer saved our lunch with that save down there earlier.
Yeah, that was an amazing one-on-one save by Sawyer.
I'm not partial or biased towards goalkeepers. I have no history with goalkeeping, so don't mind me. Uh-oh.
Big run by Babalai again. He is just running all over everybody. The shot comes in from Gargarevich. It's going to be held right into the hands of Price. And a quick throw out finds Boyle open in space. Neil.
We'd like to see a little bit more forward action here from Boyle. Nice.
Yeah, Sexton wins it. And then Fairhurst pushed down. No foul called on that. You have got to be kidding me. That's a 15-yard personal foul in football.
Yeah, that's 2 shots at the line, folks.
That's a dangerous play. He could have broken a leg there, and the referee just lets it go. Unbelievable.
This game, in a lot of ways, is getting kind of out of hand. There's a lot of dissent. There's a lot of physicality, and I think it's just getting a little out of hand. There's a lot of talking. Look at Jose Marquez, Van Dorn Player of the Week last week. He's not happy with a lot of these calls.
Well, he shouldn't be happy. That is inexcusable that wasn't a call there.
Yeah, I don't want to call it hometown cooking, but I do think that there is a lot of plays that he's letting happen, but it's not fair. Like he's like kind of picking and choosing here. Fairhurst looks like he's going to lose another tooth. I don't know if anybody saw the live stream graphic I had, but man, he got knocked down hard.
Oh, Michael Tobias. Michael Tobias is the winner of a $10 gift card to Well 80 with his correct answer of Brianna Dell as the winning game-tying goal.
Michael Tobias.
Scorer.
Wow.
Michael Tobias.
Season ticket holder, one of the the most greatest Oly Town supporters actually traveled to a lot of the away games this year. Actually was in the stands for that NWPL championship. I was behind the goal when Brianna Dell scored that.
Oh,
here we
long
go.
ball played in. It's Fairhurst, gets a foot on it, but it's going to be held by DeBaldo, the new keeper in for PDX. It was a good ball by Marquez.
We're just a toe away from being 1-1 right there with Fairhurst.
Yeah, and I'm just still perplexed as the what do they call that, a chop block in the NFL?
Yeah, that was definitely 15-yard penalty. We're going to mix the sports here in the second half, folks.
Yep, long ball, and it's Loic Bowers now with it. He scored the goal in the first half that has PDX on top, 1-0.
Little misplayed ball there, a little bad deflection.
Yep,
PDX still gets control here.
Garcia battling with Manny. Garcia comes away with it, but he's going the wrong way, and this time he plays it out for Homer, but it's going to go out of play, throw-in on the giveaway by Oly Town, or by PDX for Oly Town. Now, Ryan, you're not just on here for fun.
Yeah, no, I think there's a lot going on with the club, and with our last USL2 match, we just wanted to say thanks to a lot of folks today. Actually, yourself, John McGlamery, actually traveling to all the USL2 games this year, home and away. You don't know it, but there's a graphic going up with your picture on it right now. And just want to say thanks, man. And everybody that's tuning in right now, YouTube, Facebook, on OlyTownFC.com, I just want to let you guys know that John McGlamery researches all week long. He travels to all the games. He gets hotels. He's prepping multi-hour before in pregame, and he knows everything about every player on the team, the coaches. And John, man, I can't tell you how awesome it is to just have you a part of Oly Town, and just from the ownership, from the leadership team, from the players and staff, thanks, my man. You made this USL2 inaugural season magic, man. So thank you.
You tricked me.
I did, my man.
You tricked me, but man, boy, thank you for the kind words, Ryan. This is my passion, and I'm lucky that I have a team in the city I grew up in to continue honing my trade here. And thank you for the opportunity. Now 1-2 with Sexton and Fairhurst. One back by Fairhurst. Here he comes, taken down.
Oh, he waved it off.
Oh my gosh, that is I just threw my notebook as Fairhurst got taken down in the box.
Wiped out Jason Fairhurst.
No foul called.
This is getting out of control.
This is unbelievable, people.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That has got to be.
That's a red card and a penalty that haven't been given here in the first half. And now a yellow card. So the yellow card comes out for Coach Jason Smith.
Yeah, that was absolutely a penalty kick.
That was absolutely.
They're carding the wrong guy now.
Unfathomable how that isn't a call. So Nigel El Sakari coming out, Dante Perez Martin coming in.
So, folks, I just want to let you know John McGlamery's notebook with all his research notes is completely shattered. I've never seen paper completely explode like that except in a big, massive, firework explosion. But John was not having it, and neither are a lot of the Oly Town folks that made the trek down here to Portland. That was awful.
Well, I don't understand what he saw or didn't see. Ball flicked up, looking for Andoyan. Andoyan tries to bring it down. It's going to be DeBaldo who comes away with it. And Doyen just got away from the touch there.
Yeah, Jason Fairhurst should have a couple free kicks, penalty kick, maybe even a couple goals in his name right now if it wasn't for this poor officiating.
Yeah. And now Fairhurst tried to win it, can't. Sexton now battling with Babalai. Gets it up to Bowers, and Bowers looks to run. Sexton on him, forces him backwards, and he plays it back in the middle. Kwok now with it.
And actually, we also want to make a quick shout-out to Brandon Cartwright, Director Extraordinaire for our live stream. If you guys get a chance, reach out to Brandon Cartwright Media. We actually met back in the day through Flow State, Austin Louise. Great guy. And Brandon, the same thing as I said about John, making the trek, traveling around, making this live stream and this YouTube channel a reality. I mean, we grew 300% in our viewership and our channel followers. Hey, Brandon, I know you're studying your stuff right now, but thanks, my man. And we love you, and we appreciate the heck out of you. And John are a dynamic duo. Batman and Robin, I don't know. Maybe it's two Batmans.
Maybe it's Batman and Superman.
Batman and Superman.
You know, who knows?
This is Justice League right here,
As
guys.
long as I'm Superman, because Batman has no superpowers.
He's just a billionaire.
He's just a dude with a cape.
Man.
So, anyway.
Thanks, you guys. Hey, I'm serious. You guys are awesome. And a quick shout-out to Jeff Slakey, who came out to all the games, did the PA. Doug Bogdan for running the box office. Good old Doug Bogdan. Dr. Joseph Renaud, our game day manager, and Vanessa Crisp coming out and donating a ton of time and volunteering and making this grassroots little soccer club go USL. Thanks, guys.
And, boy, before you get off the air, we have news for you. Breaking news. Bradley Hansen, the man, the myth, the legend, just won a $10 gift card to Well 80.
Brad Hansen, going to be a Oly legend someday himself. Arena, outdoor, went over to Lacey and played some soccer. And now
played in. Oh, boy, it comes down. Dante Perez-Martin tried to get on the end of it as he came in for Nigel El Sakari.
Yeah, Brad Hansen, man, also helped out with our arena club team.
Yep. I saw him between the pipes a couple times out there.
Oh yeah. He's made some big stops. He's a great guy, and he's a good steward of the community in youth soccer and adult soccer. I know he helps Lacey. I know he helps us out, and he's just got a good big heart. Hey, Brad Hansen, maybe I'll take you out to Well 80, and we'll grab a cold one and some lunch.
All right, Shibanda now. Now it's Bowers now flipping sides and now playing on the far side.
Yeah, it's funny. I feel like a lot of the wind is out of their sails with some of these non-calls, and I feel like, it takes a lot of athletic prowess and a really mental strength to be able to kind of put that away and be able to overcome, battling two teams, the officials and Portland.
It's hard. I know, like, mentally you get into a mindset, and when things come and disrupt that mindset, it makes it difficult, both, like you said, both mentally and physically. And it looks like we have a deal as Brad Hansen is going to go to lunch with Ryan Perkins.
Ice cold beer and a fried chicken sandwich.
There you go. Now the ball held, and Doyen now out wide. It's Sexton, the high schooler. Sexton in the middle finds Nicasio with space.
It's awesome to hear these local names, Nicasio from Shelton High School. Landon Sexton actually still at North Thurston High School. I want to say he's going to be a senior next year.
He's going to be a senior next year, yep.
He's
Perez-Martin plays in on Manny just a little bit. Had to hold his run to stay on side.
Look the switch.
Zimmerman now pulls it back, gets around Bowers.
Ooh, nice
turn. And now he's taken down. No foul called as he got the ball. Zimmerman knew it, but it goes out for an Oly Town throw.
It's just really, Sawyer Price, Olympia High School. It's just really nice to see some of these local guys, local flavor coming back and competing at this new USL venture that we have in Olympia. Oh, come on.
And now even more than that, you've got the college players that are sticking around. You've got Jose Marquez, St. Martin's, Seb Navarro, St. Martin's.
St. Martin's. There's something in the water over there.
I think so. Jose Marquez has played every minute this season.
Uh-oh.
Babalai now.
Ooh, Sexton checking him.
Sexton
high school checked him and said
that's
no.
A makeup call right there is what you say.
That's Ram Pride school-wide right there, Landon Sexton. He's been coached by Matt Herrera for the last 3 years, so that body check is brought to you by probably Coach Matt Herrera. He probably taught him that.
Well, he tried to run through him, and you can't do that. Now a long lead out by Price.
Ooh.
Good header there.
That was looking close.
Good header there by the defender. That's number 6. Brian O'Hara.
A little action here on the sideline for Oly Town. Ooh, and
now Tony Andoyan plays the ball off Isaac Homer's feet, and he gets called for the foul. As Max Hauser makes his way in for the Artesians, he's going to take the place of Landon Sexton. Put in a good shift today for the Artesians.
Yeah, solid shift for a 17-year-old kid that plays at Washington Premier. He's got a good future in front of him. And, this league is designed to get, a guy like that's young, hungry, athletic, talented, puts in the hard work to get noticed. Because a lot of these guys are going to go back to their college practices and be like, hey, I was playing with this guy over here. We got to take a look at him.
And even more than that, I mentioned this in the first half, but how beneficial it is for Landon Sexton 17-year-old kid to be playing against 23-year-old guys, 23-year-old men.
Well, that sets the margin for talent and success. Is you always play. You have to play against people that are older and better when you're young, and that's the way that you set yourself apart from your age group and moving forward in life, especially in sports. I think Landon's got a good future in front of him.
I do too. The foul there called against Moises Diaz, who came into the game a few minutes ago. We're at the 74th minute here.
Hopefully we can get a couple quick ones here. A quick two, as I like to call it.
Yeah, this.
Boyle moving across the middle of the field, looking. He's moving forward a little bit more the second half. He feels a little bit of that pressure in that time. Be nice for the Oly Town to stay on this half.
Yeah, Navarro with a long ball, looking for Hauser. Hauser gets there. He wins the ball.
Come on, boy.
Plays it out wide now to Manny Nicasio, who dribbles around, plays it into the middle. Who's going to get there? Header comes in. It's going to be headed out by Bowers. An excellent job by him to get body position over Tony Andoyan and get the header clear.
Hey, they're still chomping at the bit here. Andoyan with the cross.
Looking for Hauser's going to be headed out. Held in by Boyle, though. Played back. It's Navarro.
I got a good feeling about this.
This is a rejuvenated team we're seeing here. Good turn there by Boyle, Olympia High School product. Looks for the run of Zimmerman, but it's just out of his reach. It's going to go out for a goal kick.
Yeah, that's tough stuff. We'd like to see a couple Dancing Goats coffee goals here in the second half. I just want to thank Dancing Goats for supporting the Oly Town Artesians. Actually entered the club as a new title sponsor, and some big saves from our Washington Orthopedic big save from Sawyer Price earlier to keep this a 1-0 game right now.
And boy, if that doesn't segue perfectly into our fourth trivia question, I don't know what does. But our fourth trivia question of the night, our fourth and final for a Dancing Goats scarf.
Dancing Goats.
Who has scored the most Dancing Goats goals for the Oly Town Artesians USL2 team this year? Hit us up on the Twitters. Hit us up on the Facebooks. Hit us up in the YouTube comments and let us know.
Don't be cheating and going on the USL2 site because it is not correct.
It's not up to date.
And a lot of other teams do not update their stats like Oly Town does. There's a guy that stays up really late at night after games and uploads all the stats for our team, but other teams don't upload them. So don't go on there cheating. Got to go back in those live streams and listening to John call those Dancing Goats goals.
And now here's a quick breakout. It's Navarro plays a long ball into the middle. It's going to be broken up by Homer. As once again, Homer coming up big.
Yeah, the energy's good. We just gotta find our feet. We gotta make a turn here. Look at this far end, Manny. Watch out.
Out wide, it's Wallace plays it back to Diaz. Diaz with the run. Marquez chasing, and Diaz forces the shot that was always going wide. It was shanked all the way out to the housing development in the back of the stadium.
Yeah, just put that ball anywhere, pal.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So played up. It's Boyle now, Neil Boyle, product of the Ty Johnson Academy of High School Soccer.
Ty Johnson Academy, Coach Ty Johnson, a legend at Olympia High School, but also a graduate of North Thurston High School soccer.
A friend of the club for sure.
Ty Johnson's a good dude.
A talent feeder, actually, is what he does. He feeds talent to the Oly Town team.
Yeah, he's a great guy, and I love going to the North Thurston High School alumni games and him coming out and talking a bunch of crap. He's a great guy.
And now a penalty is given. A penalty is given.
You know,
as Shibanda goes down, and the penalty is given on that, whereas I'm not even going to say it, Ryan.
Yeah, folks, you know, there's a lot of frustration here, and it's just crazy how these calls are just going so one-sided. Hey, Jason, don't give up, my man. You guys are going to go fucking pull this out. Excuse my language.
It looks like Alexis Myers. Lexi Myers.
We're gonna get kicked off the air for a second.
The winner of the Dancing Goat scarf, as I need to school Ryan on FCC violations.
Sorry about that, kids. Earmuffs, parents, earmuffs. Sorry about that. I was trying to keep the guys on their toes on a big save here from Sawyer Price here in a second.
Yeah, Bobolai steps up. Takes the shot. It's going to go just past
the right way, too.
Sawyer Price, who was right there just too much power on the shot.
This is a private channel, right?
Go out for a goal as Oly Town now trailing 2-0 in a game they have to be frustrated with at this point.
Yeah, it's a tough one. You know, the officiating is just not going their way. I think there's a lot of frustration on the team.
All right, folks, we're back. We had a little bit of generator malfunction there. So anyway, Lexi Myers, you're the winner of the Dancing Goat scarf. Gilbert De La Luz, the leading scorer for the Artesians today, or this season. As the Artesians now find themselves down 2-0. Corner kick now coming up for PDX.
No way, shape, or form. Was that because of me cursing? Was that generator going out?
I think it was a karmic reaction to you doing that.
You can't say it. You can't curse on.
You curse. You don't get to say anything for the rest of the night. We're shutting you off.
I'm going to be on here for one last minute, but hey, John, can't thank you enough. I know it's a tough game right here, and maybe we can sneak a few things in real quick on that horrible throw-in.
That was a slippery throw-in right there by
the
player, Homer.
But can't thank you enough, John, for your commitment to the club, man. You're a great dude, and we couldn't do this without you.
Thank you very much for the kind words, Ryan. And
Brandon, you too, my man.
By all means, I enjoy it. It's fun. It's my passion, like I said, and I've been around with this team since they were in Tumwater, so it's something I like doing.
Yeah, we need to get you and Brandon Sparks on a little bit more. We need to pull him away from his baseball stuff and get him on the broadcast. He is a wealth of knowledge, too. You guys are like really dynamic together, too.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Ryan, my man, for the kind words.
And thank you to all the sponsors, everybody out there, and everybody that's tuning in and really supporting the club and us. And I'm not going to lie, we can't do it without ticket sales and sponsors and everybody. Like, literally, we don't exist without this support. So thank you all, and we'll see you in the winter for Arena League.
All right, third and final substitution of the game. Tony Andoyan comes out into the game, number 19, Ben Wilkinson. As Wilkinson wins a throw on the far side. Thank you to Ryan Perkins for coming in and disrupting the flow of the broadcast in a good way. Hopefully the FCC doesn't come after us, but hey, that's what happens in the heat of the moment sometimes. As Boyle chases down the ball now out wide to Wallace. Wallace with Hauser on him. Hauser with the slide, a good tackle by Max Hauser. Gets the ball, wins the goal kick. A good job by Max. Ian Lama now coming in for PDX. Jacob Babalai looks to be the player coming out. Jacob Babalai just scored the PK. He put in a great shift for PDX. Took a lot of hard tackles in the course of the game and ended up getting a goal at the end for his efforts. Neil Boyle now cuts into the middle. Plays up into the corner. He was looking for Max Hauser, just went off the side of his boot, and he couldn't get the right pass Fairhurst chase DeBaldo. Wallace now takes it, played into the middle. It's going to be won by Perez Martin, but given away right back to Shabanda. He plays it into the middle, finds Gaetan. Now it's Homer into the middle. Gaetan gets a body on it, couldn't control it, and Price comes away with it. And coming right back the other way is Oly Town. It's Boyle. Boyle plays the ball in, looking for the run of Fairhurst. It's held by Perez Martin, and it goes out wide to Fairhurst in a little bit of space, chips it across. Header comes in, out wide. Wilkinson takes it on the far side. Can he save it? Yes, he does. Wilkinson. Back heel there by Martin. Nobody there to recover it, though. And Kwok comes away with it. And a good dummy there by Ian Lama, but he couldn't get past LeBranch. Good recovery by him as he steps up and wins the ball. Now Manny cuts into the middle. Oly Town with nothing to lose here. Into the middle. Hauser gets it back, wins it again, but it's going to fall into the feet of Gaetan, and now Kwok comes away with it. Now Boyle called for the foul on Kwok. And then a foul called against Sebastian Navarro now as Giovanni Gaetan goes down. I could hear that was a foul from here. He clipped his boot. Homer. Ball played into the middle for Shabanda. Shabanda brings it down, lays it off, falls to the feet of Homer, who plays around in the box. It's going to be blocked by Zimmerman. Little back English there, held by Wilkinson, and he controls it. He gets it back from Jordan Zimmerman, plays it up to Neal. Neal with a long ball looking for Fairhurst, but Kwok able to step in and intercept the pass. Fairhurst still playing hard. Tries to get the ball off of Olmos, but almost wins it to Wallace. Played into the middle. Battle by Navarro. He wins it. And now the ball's played out wide for Dante Perez Martin. And he get there. He does. He flicks it into the middle. He's still chasing, but he can't get there. I'm sorry, that was Wilkinson who made the run and couldn't get there in time. So 2-0 lead in the 86th minute for PDX FC in a game that could have gone many different directions, but this is the one it ended up taking. Hauser holds it. Manny clipped from behind by Shabanda, foul called.
Let's go, Oly! Let's go, Oly!
Free kick now, LeBranch takes it for Oly Town. Everybody pushing forward for the Artesians now. Jordan Zimmerman. Max Hauser lays it off. Navarro looking for the run of Boyle, broken up. Now it's going to be won on the ground by Gaetan, who plays it up. Good tackle by Jordan Zimmerman there. Wins it for Oly Town, and Price comes away with it. Wins it, Marquez takes it. It's Navarro looking for somebody. Navarro out wide, gets it to Jose. Marquez pushes forward. Run. Dummy, nice job by Fairhurst, gets it into the feet of Nicasio. Manny pulls around. Manny still with it, plays it into the middle, finds Navarro. Navarro, Wilkinson, tried to get the touch to Perez Martin and lost it, but wins it back. Good recovery by Ben Wilkinson to win it back for Oly Town. Wilkinson now holding, plays it wide, looks for Hauser. Hauser with the header is forced up over the bar by DeBaldo. A good effort by Max Hauser, who puts it right where it needed to be, but DeBaldo able to make the save by just touching it up over the bar. And it's going to be a corner kick now coming up for Oly Town. So the ball is coming in off Boyle, headed in. The keeper came out and Hauser, I don't know how he didn't get a head on it. It looked like he was right there. Oly Town comes away with it. Manny Nicasio now plays it out wide. It's Boyle just out of reach of the feet of Neil Boyle. It's going to go out of play for a throw-in. Looks like we're going to have about 4 minutes of stoppage time probably here. Long throw comes in. Hauser chasing. He gets it. Comes down. Hauser plays it to Fairhurst. Fairhurst with the shot. It's a good curler, but it's going to be held by DeBaldo. That was a good effort by Jason Fairhurst. Puts it on target, but DeBaldo able to make the save, falling down to the ground. DeBaldo puts it down. Long ball, looks for the run of Diaz. It's going to be won by Nicasio. Held in by Hauser, back to Nicasio, flicks it over into the middle. Navarro comes away with it. Long ball, the run of Wilkinson on the far side. Wilkinson gets there. What's going to happen now? Wilkinson gets there, pulls it in, plays it wide, plays it across, and it's going to go out for a corner kick. It was deflected by Homer as he got a hand or a leg on it, and it goes out of play for a corner kick. 90th minute now of action. Oly Town chasing 2 goals now. Quick corner coming. Ball's played in. It's another good ball. Jose rises to meet it, gets a head on it. It's going to go down into the arms of the goalkeeper. And now we've got a player down for PDX as the trainer comes out, but he seems to be okay. Says he's fine. So a little banter back and forth between Fairhurst and the official in the middle. Ball dropped into the hands of DeBaldo, and he's going to throw it out wide. Cut back by Homer. Trying to get around Wilkinson. Plays it up. Plays it in the middle. It's Gaitan. Plays it to Shibanda. Played out. Shot comes in. It's going to be cleared off the line by Colin LeBranch as the shot came in from Moises Diaz. And LeBranch forced to make an acrobatic clearance. Diaz taking off the ball. Here comes Boyle. Long ball looking for Fairhurst. Headed up and out by the defender. Kwok gets it back, plays it out wide. Diaz stolen by Manny, taken by Nicasio into the middle. It's Navarro, but it's broken up. And then one back, and now a ball played up forward. Perez Martin tried to find Fairhurst, but it's broken up by O'Hara, and he looks to make a run. And Shibanda now comes away with it for PDX. Plays it into the middle. It's almost plays it across, and it's going to go out for a goal kick. So PDX still applying the pressure, even here in stoppage time. Now long ball played up for Navarro. Navarro, long ball into the middle, finds Perez Martin. Out wide, it's Boyle. Boyle with room. Boyle with still more room. Into the middle, Fairhurst back to Boyle. Boyle still has it. Boyle turns. Tackle attempt. Boyle still has it. Nowhere to go with it. Boyle now out wide for the running Zimmerman, but he's going to play it out of reach. No, Zimmerman keeps it in play. Zimmerman holds it in. Chips it over. Headed out by the defensive player, Wallace. And now Shibanda now on the run. Shibanda with Nicasio chasing, gets it to Gaitan, lays it back off for Shibanda, won by Marquez. And away we go the other way. Marquez pushing forward. Jose Marquez, Navarro, the run of Gaitan comes, but Navarro holds it, plays it out wide to Wilkinson, who leaves it for Zimmerman. Zimmerman pushing, plays it to Seb. Out wide, Wilkinson. Wilkinson, long ball for Hauser. It's going to. Oh, the defensive player lets it bounce, and it awkwardly goes into the hands of DeBaldo, and he pushes everybody forward. Takes a couple bounces, takes the kick, and it's going to go up for Shibanda. He's going to pull down with it. Manny forces it out of play. It's going to be a throw-in for Oly Town. Long throw by Nicasio to Hauser. Hauser, double team. Wallace gets it. Won by Nicasio. Taken off the ball by Shibanda. And Manny makes a slide, but Gaetan comes away with it. Gaetan out wide. Almost. Shot just over the top of the bar. Deflection comes. It's going to go out for a corner kick. Oly Town gives up the corner kick, and I think that's going to just about do it here for this game. Loic Bowers with Shibanda in the corner. He's just going to play it short to Jean-Michel Shibanda. And that is going to do it for tonight's game. A 2-0 win for PDX, as the effort was there, the plays were there. It was a lack of execution by part of the game that led to the defeat here tonight, in my estimation. I don't like to be sour grapes, but boy, that was embarrassing, in my opinion. An embarrassing display of officiating that should be looked at by the league. And I'm going to say that out loud. And I'll probably get fined for that too. So, oh well. Anyway, goal scorers tonight, Jacob Babalai and Loic Bowers. One on a PK, one on a free kick. And, yeah, that was the scoring tonight. Good opportunities by Oly Town, but, yeah, just unfortunate calls that came the wrong way in the wrong times. And that's going to put a wrap on the season. We're going to take a quick break here. We're going to be back to the action in a little bit, well, at least back to the post-game show. And we'll bring you some more stuff here coming up from the Oly Town Artisans Network. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Portland, and I'm joined now by team captain Jose Marquez. Jose, tough loss tonight. I mean, you guys did a lot of things right. It just a couple bounces went the wrong way, and Portland took advantage of it. And it's hard to really have good things to say when you have a loss like this. But you guys did play hard. It was a tough game. The weather wasn't good. So I don't know. I mean, what do you think? I mean, it was a good game by you guys. It just didn't work out, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think all in all, maybe the heavy legs and not having too many subs kind of impacted us a little bit. It looked like we came out trying to manage the game from the beginning instead of giving it what we had. And by the time we tried to climb out of the hole, they found some openings in the back. Ended up finishing out the game.
Yeah, and that was one thing I noticed about their defense too. Was I don't know if they watched the tape on you guys or what, but they were able to close down any of those diagonal runs that you guys have been doing really well over the last few weeks. So they really made it hard for the offense to get set up, and the game was played a lot in the midfield, and it was hard for you guys to get a footing in the game. So, but these types of games happen. But I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the season itself. I mean, I believe you played every minute of every game this season, and I think you're the only person on the team to do that. What does that mean to you, like being able to play in the league like this? What kind of opportunity that gives you, and basically, what were your experiences like this season?
So I went from not knowing if I was going to make the team or not at the beginning of the season, being one of the last signings, to playing every single minute. I mean, I'm thankful to the owners for giving me the opportunity, for Jason Smith putting me out there every single game, and we battled through a lot of adversity this season. We started 0-4, started picking it up towards the middle, and I think towards the end we played some of our best soccer, except for today, obviously. But I think I'm super proud to be part of this team, and just grateful overall for the opportunity to get to play in front of some scouts and on a higher level.
Yeah, and friends and family and all that things. But I mean, there was a little bit of a mix-up last week. We were supposed to have you on last week too, down in Salem or Albany, because you had, I mean, what could arguably be your best game in the Artesians jersey. I mean, you put in a header. I mean, that ball was right on your head, and you nailed it in the end. You also cleared a ball off the line, but I think more than anything, what I noticed is just your ability to control the defensive line, communicating with your guys, keeping them in a line, and I think that those are the types of skills that people are looking for in a center defender, and you do it well. So kudos to you, and I think the sky's the limit for you if you want to keep playing, I'm sure, and we'd love to have you back next year, of course. But maybe things will come out differently, and you'll be playing somewhere else next year. Who knows?
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
But it's been fun, and I enjoyed watching you play this season.
Thank you. Communicating is a big part of just being on a team in general, and being with these guys makes it so easy. You say left, right, and they go, man. These are good guys.
Well, I'll tell you what, unfortunately the loss came today, but overall I'd say a successful season. Like you said, start 0-4, end the season 3-3-2. I mean, that's very respectable, especially for a club that is brand new.
Yeah.
And I think that you guys proved to the Northwest Division that you belong here, and you represented the club well as a whole. And I just want to thank you again for all your effort this season, and a tough loss today, but boy, I think overall season very successful.
Yep, it's a good starting point for Oly Town and the Artesian. So
absolutely. Well, Jose, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next year hopefully, and we'll be bringing you the action again here next summer. But enjoy some time off, and see you on the next season.
See you in the next season.
All right, thank you. And we're back here live from the Eastside Timbers and Thorns complex where the Artesians fall 2-0 to PDX FC. Yeah, I can hear you now. Okay, so we're back. Once again, the generator. I think it's all Ryan Perkins' fault for the generator malfunctions. But, boy, I wanted to just come back on the air and thank everybody for all their support this season. And I'm not talking about me. I'm not talking about Brandon. I'm talking about the team. I think the team starting out. Oh, yeah, by the way, I'm joined by Brandon Cartwright of Cartwright Media.
Hello, everybody.
Yes, this is Brandon. He's our producer, our engineer, our just the talent. I always joke about, being a broadcaster. They always say, oh, the talent. But really, we all know that the talent is the people that put on the broadcasts. And, we would be nothing without Brandon Cartwright.
You're too kind.
And I think that he needs to hear that because, I feel like we put a lot of effort into this, and maybe we don't know how much people enjoy it. But, boy, when you go to – like the one game we didn't do, Brandon, I was in the stands, and people – recognized my voice, and they said they love listening to us, and I thought that was really cool.
That's awesome.
And so, for us, from the bottom of our hearts, thank you all for your support, tuning in. And, like I said, beyond us, the team loves it too. Mm-hmm. We love giving an outlet for team players to have family watch, family that lives elsewhere, family out of town. We like being able to let people at Well 80 and Nicole's Bar watch the game while they're enjoying some beers and some dinner. And, just as a whole, Brandon, this has been a really fun experience for us. And I'm hoping that you've learned a lot more about the game of soccer since we started this because, you've been really attentive and really paying attention. And it is just, it's fun. So thank you.
Yeah, for sure. And I would say I definitely am way more of a fan than I was back when I first started. I was a light adjacent fan. My friend Andrew Ramirez, who actually is one of our camera operators, was a big fan when I was growing up with him. And that's where I first heard the name. I'm blanking on his name. Owner of Ballard FC, one of the owners.
Lamar Nagel.
Lamar Nagel.
Yeah,
that was
Lamar
so.
Nagel.
When I heard Lamar Nagel's name, I was like, "Oh, I know that guy, and that guy's that's a star right there." So literally, he's a Tacoma star. And,
yeah, right.
And that was so. Yeah, being able to actually enjoy it from the broadcast side and put on a great show, and with you as the amazing talent and the voice that drives the.
I told you that you're the talent, but hey, I'll take it too. So
you drive what our camera picks up and focuses on. It's the excitement in your voice, and it's everything that we try to deliver on, and just for all you guys watching home too. It means a lot that you guys are watching, and we love putting on a great show and seeing the numbers of you watching. And I know there's probably about 2 of you guys on Facebook right now and a couple on YouTube, but that's all right with me.
It's all right with me too. And, beyond all this, we can talk about how much we enjoy doing this and the players enjoy doing it, but we couldn't do it without our sponsors. And I think this has been a very successful season for the Artesians, a launch into a new league, a new challenge, and a new opportunity that was embraced fully by this ownership group and the community. And just like to take time to thank the sponsors that have helped us through this all season long. So starting off, Sylvan Pet Lodge, thank you so much for your support this year and in years past. Olympia Hotel, thank you again. I know you guys have had some name changes through the years, but you've always been there. You've always supported Oly Town Artesian Soccer, so thank you. Forma Construction. In my real life, I work with Forma Construction, and I know how good of a company they are. And again, thank you for your support this season and in seasons past. ThurstonTalk.com. We couldn't ask for a better partner to, write articles about us and give us a little bit of coverage in the community. So thank you for this year and in years past, as always. The Drift, part of the Lucky Dog Casino Group, thank you so much for your help. Olympia Jeep, a Bruce Titus dealership. You guys have been with us for years. Thanks for coming out to the game a few weeks back, raffling off a RC Jeep car thing that kids can drive around in. You guys have been awesome to have on our side, and we appreciate it. Skokomish Tourism, once again part of the Lucky Dog Group. You guys have been awesome. You guys have sponsored our web stream this year, and it has been fantastic to have you as partners. Thank you. Dancing Goats Coffee Bar. What can we say about you guys? You guys have brought coffee to our games. You guys have been our goal sponsor this season. You guys are an awesome community partner. Thank you very much for your support, and we look forward to seeing you in the future at Oly Town games and cheering on the boys and the girls. GGCW Renovations, they're our gold sponsor for the indoor season. Thank you so much for all your work in the community, building people's dreams and all that good stuff. Thank you so much for all of it. iFiber One KMAS, former home of PA announcer Jeff Slakey. Thank you all for your help. You guys have been part of this team for a few years now, and we appreciate your support all the way up in Shelton. Thank you very much for this year and years past. Washington Orthopedic Center, you guys provide our trainers for our home games, and you support the club. It's been great with you guys as sponsors. Thank you so much. Well, 80 Artesian Brewing, you guys are jersey sponsors, and you guys are basically a very good friend of the broadcast and a friend of the club, and thank you very much for your support this year and always. It's always nice to go down there and get a beer, get a burger, see Chris Knutson and the boys down there and the girls down there, and especially, you know who we didn't thank?
Oh, yeah.
Rebecca Hummer.
Oh, huge part of this season.
Huge part of this season. Rebecca Hummer.
Gosh. Yeah.
Graphics coordinator, just really just above and beyond what she does. She volunteers to do stuff for the Artesians.
Yep.
Along with the other 10 jobs she has.
Really great talent.
And just, yeah, fantastic, and we're going to miss you when you're gone, that's for sure, because she's moving on to bigger and better things.
Oh, yeah.
Wembley Soccer Shop, field sponsor, jersey maker, friend of the club, one of the few, locally owned soccer-only shops in the Puget Sound region. You guys are awesome. We thank you for your help. Thank you for all your support throughout the years and years past. Van Dorm Realty, our player of the game sponsor. You guys are awesome. Thank you. You guys have been exceptional, talented friends of the broadcast and of the team. Thank you. And last but not least, Foot and Ankle Surgical Associates, our Big Save broadcast partners, our Big Save sponsors. We had one tonight, Sawyer Price with a Foot and Ankle Surgical Associates Big Save. Thank you all for your support again. This is your first year with the team, and we appreciate you jumping on board with us, and we will see you next year, hopefully. So that's going to do it. That's going to be a wrap here from Portland as we close out the season with a 2-0 loss to PDX, but a well-played season all around for the Artesians and the boys playing and the coaching staff and everywhere. On behalf of Brandon Cartwright and Cartwright Media, I'll be signing off for the last time here until the winter. Get a little bit of a break here, get to rest my voice. So thank you very much for everything you guys have done over the season. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in the winter for indoor soccer WISL action. And once again, I'm John McGlamery. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you in the winter.
Thank you, everybody.